myself the current events poet, so this is going to be about current events, and it's going to involve a theme I used the last time I was here. I'm saying that I'm feeling like this country should be in mourning. Every day there are events that are totally alarming. We've had plane crashes, near misses, measles epidemics. Now wacky non-scientists will be doing weather statistics. 4-star generals fired for being diligent while black. So-called, a billionaire going all crazy in a vile compact of corruption and destruction in government areas, letting into sensitive systems evil MAGAs, stupid non-experts, most just out of college. Of course, their brilliant leader, an immigrant named Elon, enabled by his boss, the 34-time felon, led his orcish minions all over every system. Just because they sucked up doesn't mean they know STEM. I hope everyone knows what that means. Science, technology, education, and mathematics. And in fact, because more of those whippersnappers didn't know COBOL anymore than Bammy crackers, because of this Y2K thing. At the turn of the century, fixes were put in because of it being old technology. Only 2 digits were provided for the year field. Various workarounds, like that the program would yield in error code or similar old-style correction. But to these inexperienced, to their inspection, led to the lies about way old people. Lies which Musk and Trump, old people getting Social Security, led to the lies which Musk and Trump told simply not credible. They could have asked an older programmer who knows a bit about the COBOL language to get to the bottom of it. I could have solved that problem, lickety split, instead of young punks who really didn't know spit. He didn't know spit. I worked as a COBOL programmer for 20 years for a Fortune 500 company, but nobody called me. So anyway, but it gets worse. More reason for mourning. It's all this outrageous, indiscriminate firing. For example, the good people of USAID, their organization treated like with sadistry. The employees, many reduced to outright misery. And 8 million children in threat of HIV. The sudden stopping of USAID funding, PEPFAR, and other good works to a halt grinding. The Republican George W. Bush, humanitarian, I hate to say that, but he was, in this particular instance. Humanitarian, one decent thing he did. Now Trump is declaring, we don't give a damn how Africans are faring. These African well, anyway, the funding is cut, and it was a humanitarian effort to save people from HIV. Anyway, and Musk casually announces at the trumped-up cabinet, oh, he changed his mind when the Ebola program, he quit. Casually acts like he waved a magic wand and retracted the Ebola directive with a simple command. Just a note, people, please check and be wise. The Ebola is not being checked. Musk simply lied. But let us explain the most recent tragedy, which may lead to the extension of human misery. Invited to the White House after 3 years of pain, visited on his country, the free realm of Ukraine, was Vladimir Zelenskyy, duly elected president, hoping to see something positive Trump would present. Perhaps his advisors didn't properly prepare the beleaguered Zelenskyy for Trump and Vance's haughty air. He had thanked the U.S. for help multiple times. Didn't know perhaps to go recite a bunch of childish rhymes. Anyway, Trump wanted Zelenskyy to just sign a paper about mining stuff. Instead of support for democracy, apparently shown the door was visitor Zelenskyy. Well, will the negotiations be resumed, or will Ukraine be a country consumed? The chaos and the lying, the chaos contention, oh, I'm sorry. Well, and anyway, the chaos continues to get greater every day, so it is, to me, mourning in America, that is mourning for something dying or dead, I sadly say.
Thank you. This is a